Hi there, my name's Christina. This is a video that I was mentioning about in the Facebook group, offering some suggestions on how to improve your online presence and also essentially your SEO audit. I did a little bit of research, so I'm just going to go ahead and dive right in. So as we know, any consumer, if they're looking for a product or a service, they go to Google and they type in a keyword there within the search bar. For example, your future client could be typing in organic honey New York, right, for example. Now we see a location at the end of that. That tells us that that is a local, that is a buyer intent keyword is what we call that. That is a local consumer looking for a local business to either get a product or a service. And because they're looking in their specific location, right, that tells us that they have that higher buyer intent. So because again, they're looking in their specific area, they're looking for that product and service right away, right? So let me show you within some sections within Google that are really important. Now these, of course, these are ads. They're great to run to get visibility for your business. And of course, as you can see here, they can order as well by clicking on the ad. And then this section right here is really important. This is what we call the Google Map Pack. Now, somebody again that's looking for organic honey in New York, based off of convenience again, right? Because they're looking for that product right away. They're going to be contacting these three companies first because they're in that top position. They're the most visible. And if you're not located in that top position, they typically aren't going to be looking any further because again, based off of convenience, right? They're going to be looking at these companies first, going to their website or contacting them. Now, if you don't have a Google business profile, that's what those are right there. I would highly recommend setting one up. Again, that gets you visibility for your business. It can get you in the Google Map Pack and really enhances your online presence. So definitely create one. Just make sure you just fill one out. And a couple tips here. Make sure that your business description is 750 characters. Make sure that you're asking your consumers, or I don't know if you sell at farmers market or anything like that, do a little flyer and just ask them, hey, if you liked our product, we would love that you would go to Google and leave us a review. That would really help us out. That's what we do for a lot of our clients that tend to go to like farmers markets and they're looking to get some reviews in their Google business profile. You can do that. Or any person that's ordering from your site as well, or any consumer really, however you're selling right now. And then also to make sure that you do weekly or bi-weekly posts. I would do bi-weekly since you're pretty new. If you don't have one, actually, let me look here to see. I keep talking like you don't have one. You could very well have one. You just don't. You're just not within the map pack here. Let me see. These are the business listings. Okay, and I'm already at the end of the first page. So if you do have one, I'd have to do a little bit more research. But either way, just a couple of suggestions on how to create one and then also to how to get within that map pack. So like I said, that business description, 750 characters, do bi-weekly posts, make sure that they're like branded photos or product photos and that you geotag to your area. Also make sure that it's what we call citations. This is really important. That's essentially contact information. So your address, your phone number, your website URL, email address. And you really want to get that information out to as many directories as possible, such as Yelp, Yellow Pages, Super Pages, for example. And it's like a popularity contest with Google. So the more that they see you listed, they see you as more popular, right? They're going to start ranking you. And the more listings you have over your competitors, they see you as more popular, right? So that's how you outrank them. Really important there. Citations essentially. Now this section right here is what we call the organics. Now these are websites that have Google's requirement of 1,500 to 2,000 words of content on their homepage. And there's a number of reasons why it's really important to have that a minimum amount of content. So one, what drives the content are the keywords, as we see here, right? Honey, New York, that's what we're searching for. So Google sees those keywords and they know how to index your site. And they consider you like a preferred website. So like example, if you had honey, New York, all over your homepage, you're going to come up within that search result, right? Now, also too, the more content that you have on your homepage, the better, because Google bots, they crawl websites 24/7. The more content that you have, the longer they stay on your site and the more keywords you're indexed for. So for example, the different types of honeys that you have, right? Whenever you have each product and you have a description, which is up to content, and then you have keywords within it. So if somebody is looking at ginger honey, you're going to come up with that search result, right? or spicy honey, or I don't know if you do spicy honey, but just an example, right? So yeah, so content, keywords, really important, and that'll really help you get into the organics, okay? Now, taking a look at your website here, absolutely love your website. You have beautiful photos. Overall layout is great. You have your products here where they can order. Good quality photos, like I said. I love how you have this sweet tea. That's really unique. I'm just kind of think here how to market that, or how you could really, I guess honey drinks, honey teas. I'd have to look into that a little bit more, but that's really interesting. I'm kind of curious there to see what type of marketing you can do for that online. But so the one thing that I did notice, okay, a couple things. Now let me backtrack here. Whenever I did a search for like BeeLoved or BeeLoved even spaced, right, I did not see you come up at all, okay, within the organics. Even your Facebook didn't come up at all. So I'd have to see a little bit about your social media, because you do want all your social medias to be, that's essentially citations too. So like your Yelp, or excuse me, your Facebook, Instagram, if you have a YouTube channel, LinkedIn, any of those social media platforms, Instagram, for example, make sure that they all have the same name, similar name. Essentially, you want it to be the same, and make sure that your contact information is the same. But yeah, whenever I did a search, I didn't find your business at all. So that's definitely something you got to work on there. But one main thing you could do, like we talked about the organics, is what I'm noticing on here. There's not a lot of content. There's some, but there's not a lot. And as I can tell, this is like one page. I didn't realize it until I started really clicking around. But like if I click on like Why Us, you're still on the first page, right? So you really want to have each of these as back pages. Well, not necessarily your testimonials. You can, well, actually you could have a back page for each of these, right? And that'll give you a chance to really get a lot of content, a lot of those keywords within there, right? And then also too, that'll help you get more visibility online, so you're able to rank for those different keywords. And like for testimonials, you can have a back page with all your testimonials, and then of course on your home page you can have some of them on there, right? But I really recommend doing back pages so you can get more content, okay? That will really help you rank. And then just want to look here. So your phone number. I would also have what we call a click to call right up here, where somebody, if they need to call you, I know you have it down here, but a lot of times they like to see it in the forefront. It seems to convert better, having your phone number, they can click on it and call you right away. And then also too, when I clicked on this Facebook icon here, it came up to where I could share it. I couldn't even go to your Facebook site, so I'm not really sure what's up with that, but I'd kind of check into that as well. But yeah, just a few of my recommendations I think will help. Now, taking a look at the background data to your site. So this is the behind the scenes, essentially. And as you can see here, there's not a lot of data, right? So Google doesn't know how to index your site. And of course, you only got one keyword, right? So having that content and keywords, that'll really help. Now, this is an example of a website that I found, and he came up in the top within the Google Map Pack and also in the organics. And that's essentially, that's what you want to do. You want to be number one, or at least within that top 3 spot of the Google Map Pack, and then the organics being the top 3 position there. When you're listed both places, that really enhances your visibility. That's ideally, that's what you want. And this guy right here definitely has that position for both of those areas. And what I mean by that, let me go back here. So, right, this is organics. He's in the top spot. And this, see how he's in the top of the Google Map Pack, right? Okay. Now, let me see. That's, yep. Okay. Sorry, I'm like flip-flopping here. I was taking a look at the keywords he has on his site. So, my internet kept his up here. But this is going to be the data that we're going to see behind his website, how it's working for him, right? Now, he's getting about 1,000 people to his website every month. That's definitely significant there. Now, taking a look at the keywords that he has, let me see, let me just kind of break these down. Where's he in the top position? So, now these are branded, right, because they have like his name in it. But as you can see here, look, local honey, New York, that's a keyword, okay? And he's in the top position. So he's going to get the majority of the people searching for that going to his site. New York honey, there's a lot of volume there, right? Top position. So, local honey, New York City, so that's kind of a different variation. But as you can see, right, Giving those specific keywords on your site really helps get traffic going to your site, right? And ultimately becoming customers. And of course, then growing your business. And now I just want to show you something here that I noticed. Now this right here, this is a trust factor with Google. And this right here is essentially like our plan of attack where we're looking to like outrank a competitor online. These are essentially shout outs from outside websites, directories, and blogs, right? Where they would have the website URL, consumer can click on it and get directed back to the site. And this is really low. So just by looking at these two numbers here, I think you would be able to outrank him pretty easily and get this traffic going to your site pretty quickly. Now taking a look, this is another competitor of yours in the New York area. I just want to show you here the amount of traffic that she's getting. Look at that. Every month, that's the amount of people going to her site. Now she does have a lot of keywords on her site. So that's something that, like I keep mentioning about, right? Getting certain keywords or a lot of keywords that'll help you rank, right? It really enhance your visibility. So if you're looking to grow your business online, that is something that is ideal. So she really focuses on, looks like raw, right? Bulk raw honey. As you can see, a lot of traffic on crystal honey. I'm not really sure what crystal honey is, to be honest with you. But as you can see, right? Honey in bulk, right? A lot of traffic. She's in the top position there. But just scrolling down here, as you can see, all these keywords, and she has 21 pages of keywords. Now, that's definitely a lot. That's why her online presence is so significant. And that definitely takes a little bit of time, but it's definitely worthwhile. I mean, look at that amount of traffic she gets to her website every month. I mean, that's customers going to her site, looking at products to buy. That's almost 10,000 people. That is really significant. And the funny thing is, though, this number is low, and this number is low, too. So, hey, you know what? I'd have to do a little bit more research, but again, it looks like she does focus on the raw honey and probably bulk, but overall, just looking at this data right here, I definitely think it's possible. But, overall, though, I just wanted to show you some of the suggestions on how you can really improve your online presence and how beneficial it really is, because that's where we're at right now, right? Everybody, especially for you, people are looking for honey across the nation, so you don't necessarily need to just focus on New York. Such as organic honey. I mean, people are searching for that all across the nation. And the possibility is really endless to grow your business. So, again, I hope you found this video helpful. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Take care.